Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to understand the NetCA command in Oracle. If you are working with Oracle database or preparing for Oracle DB interviews, this topic is very important. Today I will explain what is NetCA, why use it, how to run the NetCA command, and a live example of creating a listener. So watch the video till end. First of all, we will go to definition of NetCA. What is NetCA? NetCA stands for Oracle Net Configuration Assistance. It is a tool used to configure Oracle Listener TNS entries, network configuration files. Instead of manual editing files like listener.ora, tnsnames.ora, and sqlnet.ora, we can use NetCA GUI tool to configure everything easily. Why do we need NetCA? When we install Oracle database, the database must communicate with client machines. For that communication, we need a listener network configuration. NetCA helps us configure these network components properly. Now let us go to machine and we will see how NetCA works. First of all, I am on Windows machine. I am showing you the services. First of all, I will check that listener is already created or not. Yes, my listener is already created. Now I am going to CMD window and type netca command. The netca is present in Oracle home bin location. Once you press enter, the Oracle configuration assistant window will open. In this, you can see we can configure listener, TNS entries, and local net configuration. First of all, we will go to listener. I already had listener, so I am going to firstly delete it. You can simply select the listener. If there are multiple listener present, you will get into drop down box. I am only having one listener right now. You can see. So I am going to delete it. You can see the message listener was deleted. Now you can create a new listener. Suppose I am going to refresh my Windows services Windows here to see that my listener is deleted here. Now I am need to create the listener here. I am going to add the listener. I am keeping the name same. You can change also. I am using TCP protocol. I am using if you want to use any another port, you can configure it. But I am going to still keep it 1521 port. Would you like to configure another listener? So I am getting no, and I am giving. Our listener configuration is completed. I am going to next, or I am going to refresh my services. I am going to open it again. You can also see in command window that it is working. Your listener is started and it is successfully created. You can also verify from your services.msc. You can see that now our listener is created here and it's also in running state. You can also do TNS entries from choosing the local net service naming configuration here. You can add and delete entry. I am going to add with a new one. I am keeping this name test service name, choosing TCP/IP, choosing localhost here, and using port 1521. My entry is created. I can show you in listener.ora file. I go to my C Oracle, sorry, tnsnames.ora file. When I drop the listener, then it will create a backup of the old my old listener file. You can see here also. I can show you first tnsname.ora. I am opening in Notepad. You can see our test entries here created with localhost. Before that, this OR is created here. And now I'm going to show you listener.ora. This is our newly created file, which are created from NetCA. You can also see our old files here. You can get the backup of these files. If suppose something is you did wrong, you can also open this and you can change this by copying paste to the listener.ora or by rename it. It is the same file. You can see. So it is easy to manage listener.ora file without any syntax error and tnsname.ora file making any new entry of service. It is easy to use with the help of NetCA. It's important to understand this listener.ora file. So thank you guys. Thank you for joining and subscribe my channel if you like this video. Thank you.